In a realm where milliseconds matter, Play AI delivers voice interactions at the speed of thought, redefining what's possible. Life, in its most unpredictable and raw form, is a journey of highs and lows. For most of us, the lows are what define us. Those moments when we feel like we have been broken, when everything we held dear slips through our fingers, and when our own strength seems to abandon us. It's a time when life feels like it's out of control, when despair creeps into our hearts, and the weight of the world seems unbearable. But it is in these broken moments that something extraordinary happens, something that can change the course of our lives. When life breaks you, it's not the end, but rather a chance to rebuild and become stronger. There are moments in life that can shatter your spirit, that can tear apart the very fabric of your being, whether it's the death of a loved one, a betrayal by someone you trusted, the collapse of a dream you worked tirelessly for, or a sudden change that uproots everything you thought you knew. The feeling of being broken is overwhelming. It's not just emotional. It can affect your mind, your physical health, and your overall sense of self. In these moments, the world seems dark, and the future feels uncertain. At times like these, we often feel alone. We wonder if anyone truly understands what we're going through. We may even begin to question the very foundation of our existence. Why me becomes the haunting question in our minds. Why am I going through this pain? Why am I facing this struggle while others seem to have it easier? This self-doubt, this pain, and this struggle can weigh us down like an anchor, holding us in a place where moving forward seems impossible. But it's important to understand that this feeling is part of the human experience. Everyone at some point will face the feeling of being broken. When life breaks you, it's easy to think of yourself as weak. After all, how could you not be weak if you've been broken? The truth, however, is quite the opposite. Vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of strength. It takes immense courage to allow yourself to feel pain, to cry, to experience loss, and to admit that things aren't okay. For so long, we are taught to mask our emotions, to push through the pain, and to put on a brave face. But real strength comes from the willingness to be vulnerable, to face your pain head on, and acknowledge that yes, you are hurting. Allowing yourself to break open doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. And being human means embracing all of life's experiences, the good and the bad. You see, when you open yourself up to your vulnerability, you give yourself permission to heal. You start to rebuild from the inside out, brick by brick, piece by piece. The process of healing is not instant and it's not easy. It's a journey and it requires patience. But every tear, every moment of sadness, every bit of pain you experience is a step towards becoming whole again. When life breaks you, you're given a choice: stay broken or rise above it. Many people, in the face of hardship, choose to stay in the darkness, to allow their pain to define them. It's understandable. The pain is real and it can feel suffocating, but those who choose to rise are the ones who find their true strength. Adversity is not just a test, it is an opportunity for growth. Think of a tree in a storm. The winds may bend it, the rain may beat against it, but over time the tree becomes stronger, its roots deeper, its branches sturdier. Similarly, when life breaks you, it's an opportunity to dig deeper into your own soul. What is it that makes you strong? What values, beliefs, and inner strength do you have that can carry you through this difficult time? It's during adversity that we find out what we're truly made of. You are capable of more than you realize. You might not see it now, but the pain and brokenness will ultimately lead you to an understanding of yourself that you never had before. And in that knowledge, you'll find the tools you need to rebuild your life and move forward. When life breaks you, it's easy to lose sight of yourself. The negative thoughts pile up, the self-blame begins, and soon you forget to show yourself the same kindness you would show a friend in need. But self-love is not just a luxury, it's a necessity for healing. You are your own best ally. You have to learn to forgive yourself for the things that went wrong, for the choices that led to pain, and for the times when you felt like you failed. You are not a failure just because life knocked you down. Being broken does not define your worth. You are worthy of love, compassion, and respect, most of all from yourself. In those darkest moments, take a step back and remind yourself that you deserve healing, you deserve happiness, and you deserve peace. Start with small acts of kindness towards yourself. Speak to yourself kindly. Allow yourself breaks, moments of joy, and times of rest. Treat yourself as you would treat someone you love dearly. Through self-love, you begin to heal not just from the pain of the past, but from the negative patterns and beliefs that held you back. One of the most powerful things that can come from a broken heart or a broken life is the discovery of your purpose. When life breaks you, you are forced to reassess everything. What matters most? What is worth fighting for? In these moments of vulnerability, we often find the truest sense of our purpose. Sometimes the pain you experience isn't just for you. It is to prepare you to help others. Think about the way you can inspire and encourage those who are also struggling. Sometimes your pain is the bridge to someone else's healing. The wounds you've endured can become the source of wisdom that helps others rise up. Your life's purpose is not always found in comfort. It is often revealed through struggle. The lessons you learn in the broken moments will carry you to a greater understanding of the world around you. They will lead you to something greater, something bigger than you could have imagined when everything seemed to be falling apart. Conclusion, rebuilding and rising. When life breaks you, the most important thing is that you don't give up. You may not see it now, but your story is far from over. Brokenness is not the end. It is simply a chapter. Your greatest strength lies in your ability to rise, to rebuild, and to transform your pain into power. You have within you all the resources you need to heal and move forward. So as you sit in the rubble of what life has thrown at you, remember, you are not alone. This moment, painful as it is, will pass, and when it does, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more equipped to face the next challenge life throws your way. Trust in the process. Trust in yourself. You are capable of overcoming this, and you will rise again.